Speaking of Marvin Gaye, though, the big trial with
the
Ed
verdict
Sheeran came down, and Sheeran said, "Look, if I lose this one, I'm going to quit music." That's interesting. I don't know if he really would have, but he doesn't have to worry about that now because he won. He won the lawsuit, and the Marvin Gaye family didn't reap the benefits this time. After they've sued, I don't know how many people.
Bunch of people. And Sheeran's been sued multiple times
yes,
as well, which is why he was saying, enough already.
Right.
I'm just making music.
Sick of it. And so what he was saying about the chord progression was that everybody uses them. I mean, it's like trying to say you copyrighted the color blue.
Right.
Doesn't work. I mean, you have the right to use these chords.
Right.
Nobody owns them. So it's interesting. But this...
And we decided, we went over this
I think we did.
One of our overtimes with you, Keith, and myself, and we decided that the jury and the court sided correctly with us.
Yeah. Thinking of You is the song in question, and Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On.
Work like they used to before.
Is obviously Ed Sheeran.
And I can't sweep you off of your feet.
You like him?
I do.
Yeah.
There's a number of songs that I like by him.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love?
No, my
Will your eyes still smile from your cheek?
Really?
No.
Darling, I've been really trying, baby.
You can't even tell the difference.
No, it's the same song, right?
Trying to hold back this feeling.
Have they switched it yet?
Not about that. It's about the
Baby,
chord
my
progression.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Is it?
It's about the beat and the texture.
Heart at 23.
Sorry, you can't own texture and you can't own
Right.
beat.
I'm thinking
So,
about how. And if you
I mean, there's some similarities,
got feel, baby, then come on.
but it's not like you can't tell the difference between the two songs.
So honey, now
Dun, dun.
I mean, you have to really stretch it to
take
think
me
that
into your
Yeah.
loving
he
arms.
heard that. Mm-hmm. And that's what Thinking of You
Kiss
came
me under the light
No.
of a
No.
thousand stars. Nothing wrong with me loving you. Baby, no, no. And
Do you still think?
giving yourself to me.
Yes.
Do you?
Never be wrong.
I do too. I mean, it's just too hard now.
Baby,
It's just
we found love right.
like everything else. It's gotten ridiculous.
Yes.
Like everything else on this planet, it's out of control, ridiculous. And everybody who writes a song, if it's played on the radio, you're going to be accused of copyright violation.
Right.
That's just a thing now. And I don't think Ed Sheeran wanted to lose another $5, $10, $20 million. Didn't he do a $20 million payout?
Yeah.
Was it, what
I
song
feel like
was it?
I don't remember which one it was.
The
but
Shape of You?
There
Shape of You?
There were yeah, maybe, yes, it was. Yes, The Shape of You. And there were several different reports. So I don't know. It was between 5 and 20. So somewhere in there.
That's a lot of money.
It sure is. But Ed, let's be honest.
He's got
Ed's got
something
way,
to spare.
way too much money.
Like, he probably could have retired from music and been fine.
Yes.
The rest of his life.
I mean, he's already doing TV shows, right? They're getting him on The Voice or whatever, a star.
Oh, is he going to be on The Voice?
Not The Voice. It's American Idol, I think. He's going to take Katy Perry's place on Idol for an episode or so.
For one episode?
I think, or whatever episode they're doing, because Katie's got to go over to the coronation. And he's got his new Disney Plus documentary series, The Sum of It All, coming out.
He's got a what is he, 30, 33, something like that? And he's already has a documentary series about him? Sheesh. Wow. Is he married?
Yes. Yeah, he did the rounds. He made the rounds around the world.
Yeah,
for
I
a
thought he
few
did.
years. He took care of a little Ed Sheeran business, and then he's got because in the docuseries, and I didn't realize that he was married actually, but in the docuseries promo, they show him with a female who's pregnant, and I'm assuming that that's his
wife. You're assuming.
Yeah, I am assuming that.
You know what happens when you assume.
Why don't I just look that up now? As a matter of fact,
I don't know what the how much were the Gay family asking for?
Oh, I don't know. I never saw a price on that.
Yeah, I haven't either. But whatever it was, he's not going to have to pay it. But what should happen there is that you must, if you lose this lawsuit, then you've got to pay the attorney fees, the court fees, everything, because we have to curb this somehow. And if you're penalized for bringing a bogus lawsuit to court, then maybe you won't bring so many lawsuits to court. Everybody's just trying for a big fat payday. Is he married?
He is married.
Yeah, okay.
And by the way, he's 32.
32.
32.
And already there's a documentary on
He's
him.
married. His wife, Cherry Seaborn.
Love Cherry.
Been married. They have a couple of kids.
Oh, really?
Jupiter Seaborn.
Jupiter?
Sheeran. And Lyra Antarctica Seaborn Sheeran.
What?
So.
What? What
Don't
are you
be-
doing, Ed?
No,
What are you doing?
I am not one to make. You name your kids whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, Elvis, Maximilian.
First of all, it's Maximus.
Maximus. Okay.
All right, enough with your little Maximilian BS.
It's Maximus because he's named after the gladiator guy, right? He's named after
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Well, that's
Commander
him.
of the armies of the North.
That's him.
General of the Felix Legions. Loyal servant to the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius.
Wow, how many times have you seen that movie? That is incredible. Is that the only thing you have memorized? Because I've never heard that from you before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
that's
love
great.
that movie, man.
The only thing that you've got better down better than that is how horrified you are when people bring up the island of Spice. And
I mean, we're having
service
such
there.
a good time here today, and then,
I had to bring it up. I know. Sorry.
I mean,
It was kind of rude of me, wasn't it?
it was.
Also, I don't think we've talked about this on the show, but we talked about it on Overtime the other day. The inductees have been announced for the Rock Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
and they're terrific.
I mean, I will say that at the end of going through the inductees and the special awards, it sounds like it was kind of an off year.
Ooh, was it ever? Kind of an off year?
Yeah.
I'd say it's an off year to about the 1,000th power. Jeez. So Willie Nelson is in the Rock and Roll
Which
Hall
you
of Fame.
predicted, by the way.
Which I predicted.
Psychic.
Because it makes no sense, and that's when you know it's going to happen. So Willie Nelson, Kate Bush. I don't think I've ever met anybody who's ever said, who I love is that Kate Bush. Man, she's good.
Well, here.
I've got everything she ever did, her entire works. It's the entire Kate Bush library of music is at my house and my disposal. Rage Against the Machine. Man. Missy Elliott. Sheryl Crow, which is the one I can kind of say, okay, Sheryl Crow, all right.
No Rage? You're not good with that?
George Michael and the Spinners.
Man, you're making a list of the Rock Hall of Fame right there.
Yeah, man. Where have these people been? Why haven't they been in the hall sooner? Am I right?
You are right.
I mean, luminaries such as these should have been recognized decades ago.